Hello everyone, this video is about UK road cameras. In my previous video, I mentioned about UK speed camera. In this video, we will see another type of UK road cameras which is called enforcement cameras or traffic enforcement cameras, which you need to be aware if you are driving in the UK, because this will also cost you some money and you need to be very aware of where these cameras and what are the notices are there for these cameras. Welcome to channel, this is Sundar Ayappan. I'm putting a lot of videos regarding UK life, UK details and UK immigration, UK jobs. Do visit my channel for more information and more videos regarding UK. Let's get into the video. So the speed cameras is the one which you find in the A roads, in the city roads, towns and in motorway. Where you exceed a certain limit, then camera will capture the picture and then they will be sending you a notice for penalty or some points based on your previous history of driving. If you already have penalty in your points, then more penalty will be added to your driving license and you will be getting more insurance cost because of that. However, these traffic enforcement cameras mostly you will find within the cities. In some streets which are restricted for kind of a go through or pass through by other residents in the junctions. So these traffic enforcement cameras does not give you penalty points into your license, driving license. However, they will send you a PCN, penalty charge notice, which will be minimum of 150 to 60 to 100 pounds, which you have to pay within 28 days. If you're not paid within 28 days, then the penalty will increase. In some cases, the penalty will be reduced if you pay within 28 days. If you don't pay within 28 days, and even if you are after a second notice, then they can take you to court and then the penalty will increase. That is penalty charge notice, which will not be taken into consideration for your insurance cost when you apply for insurance. So penalty charge notice is issued by traffic enforcement cameras. What are the areas you can find these traffic enforcement cameras? There are these type of cameras are more in London region and also in most of the towns, mainly on junctions. In junctions, in four junctions or four road junctions, you cannot go and stop in the middle of the junction until the road for your exit is free. So they will be putting a yellow cross box and you should not go and stop in that one. If you stop in that yellow box which is crossed, then a camera will capture you and then they will send you penalty charge notice. How you identify these cameras means definitely there will be notices like penalty traffic enforcement cameras or camera symbol at least 100 meters before where it is actually present. So you need to be very aware of not only seeing the road signs, also the camera signs. If they mention that in some places right turn or left turn is restricted, then there will be a penalty, there will be a traffic enforcement cameras which will be displayed 100 meters before the actual right turn is restricted or left turn is restricted. Then if you do that, if it is already mentioned you should not do that, then the traffic enforcement cameras will capture a picture and then they will send you a penalty charge notice. One is junction, one is left turn, right turn. In some cases you will have red light cameras where if you cross after the red light in signals, then this penalty charge notice will come to you. And another type of area which you find this penalty charge notice or traffic enforcement cameras is there will be in London there will be some roads where you can make a shortcut and then go to a major road. So because of this, many people will use this shortcut for daily travel commute, not the residents of the street. The residents will be the normal users of the street. However, during peak hours, many people who are not part of that resident or not living in that resident, not living in that resident area or the road or a street, they will use that shortcut road to go to the another road to avoid traffic. In those places, they have kept this traffic enforcement cameras mostly in London, and you need to be aware of this one. If you see the traffic enforcement cameras symbol, you can stop it and then return back and then find another route. Else, if you cross even after seeing the traffic enforcement cameras in the particular street, then you will be sent a penalty charge notice. One famous area in London is near the East Ham Murugan Temple, Browning Road, where if you cross the Browning Road in either way, if you are not resident of that particular street, then you will be sent a PCN. I have personal experience on that. First time I have done that. After that, I never do that again. So you cannot appeal this because it's already mentioned that you should not cross. If you cross, you will be charged. So penalty charge notice is a fixed amount of 60, I think. It might increase to 100 or 80, 100, depend upon the council. The penalty charge notice does not add a penalty point into your insurance into your driving license. So just make sure, but you pay it. In some cases you can appeal, but again see whether the chance of winning that is more, then you can appeal. So just make sure they take a decision, or before traveling to a particular place in a particular address, in the Google map check the route whether there is any traffic enforcement cameras available. In my town, there are few traffic enforcement cameras where you should not do restricted for right turn, restricted for left turn, all those things. There are penalty charge notice cameras or traffic enforcement cameras. So these cameras in some places minting money to the local council because of the outside people doesn't know consequences, or they are not familiar with the road layout, so they do that right turn, left turn, going into the junction point and then stay in the middle yellow cross box. So all these things are there. Just make sure, if you are new to UK or if you are just arrived to UK or planning to come to UK, make sure if you are driving, make sure you are aware of this one. I hope this helps. This video was about penalty charge notice issued during or issued by the traffic enforcement cameras. Hope this helps.